Hi you guys, welcome back to With Love Pilates. Today I will be walking you through an intermediate mat Pilates series. So if you would like a little bit more of a challenge than my beginner mat classes, feel free to join along. I will have modifications up and down, so make sure you have your listening ears on. If something's not working out for you, remember, listen to your body. I'm not there at home to help you, so modify as needed. Please do not hurt yourself, yeah? Let's go ahead and get it started. Make sure you have your mat, your body, and y'all already know a good attitude. Let's do this. We're gonna start lying all the way down onto your backs here. Good, your feet are gonna stay down onto the ground, and we're going to squeeze our legs all the way together here. Bring your hands back behind your head to start. We're gonna take a big deep breath, inhale through your nose. On your exhale, curl up nice and high into your chest lift, hold it. Then grab behind your hamstrings with your hands and pull yourself up 2 inches higher. Hold, hello, abs. From here, you're gonna take your right hand, bring it behind your head, and then your left hand, you hold this for 5, feeling the shake. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower back down. Woo! Hello to our abs for real. We're already starting off right. Let's do that 3 more times, why not? Inhale. Exhale, curling up nice and high, rounding those ribs forward. This time, left hand, right hand, then goes behind your hamstrings. Pull yourself up higher, utilizing your legs as leverage. Then your left hand goes behind your head first. Did that to make sure you're listening. Right hand then goes behind your head. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Back down 2 more times. Inhale, fill the lungs up with air. Feel that crisp air. Exhale, curl up, 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 up. Hold, grab onto the hamstrings with the hands. Pull yourself up higher. Yes, you guys. Right hand goes behind your head. Left hand goes behind your head. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax all the way back down. Last one, best one. That means I'm gonna count a lot slower on that hold. You know it. Inhale, exhale, curl up nice and high, hold it. Grab onto your hamstrings, pull yourself up higher, hold. Left hand goes behind your head, right hand hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders down. Beautiful, you guys. Float your legs into tabletop. I'm gonna bring my arms down by my side, but you're more than welcome to keep your hands back behind your head, because we're gonna pick our head, neck, and shoulders up once again, finding that chest lift. Again, at any point your chest lift gets to be too much, go ahead and take it out. You can just rest the head, neck, and shoulders back down. But if not, remember, the entire time we're trying to sit up really nice and high. From here, relax the shoulders down your back and reach your fingertips long towards the opposite side of your room. From here, slowly tap the toes down. They don't have to touch. Exhale, utilize your low abs. Pick your legs back up. Good, we have that 7 more times. Inhale. Exhale, lifting back up. Beautiful, you all. Feeling the low abdominals, stabilizing the pelvis the entire time. So double check, making sure you're not arching or tucking or anything like that in that low body. Good, let's go for 3. Good, let's go for 2. Nice, last one. Next time your toes are hovering 1 inch off, we're gonna hold here, sit up higher, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees into your chest. Let the head, neck, and shoulders rest down. Give your hips a nice big squeeze. Release that back out. Good, let's float our legs back up into tabletop. Stay holding on to the tops of your shins. Curl up nice and high into your chest lift and pull your knees in towards your nose a little bit more. Like you pulled yourself in like a little roly-poly here. And then you're gonna, from here, extend your arms and legs away from each other. Allow the head, neck, and shoulders to lower down without allowing the ribs to flare. Circle your arms all the way around. Curl back up into that roly-poly position. Inhale, you reach. Exhale, circle your arms around, pull yourself into the roly-poly position. So this is called our double leg stretch from that classical mat Pilates world here. Good, and you're gonna really pull in tight. Now maybe instead of letting the head, neck, and shoulders rest down, maybe you're staying up into the chest lift the entire time as your arms and legs kind of circle and move on their own. We have 3,
Good, you guys. We have 2. You guys are doing so great at home. I already know it. Last one. Last big pull in like a big roly-poly, and then take a second and rest. Woo! Abs are abbing, I would say. We're gonna activate our obliques a little bit more, really feeling that cross body and the anterior oblique slide. Yes, so from here, legs come back up into tabletop. I'm gonna stack my hands back behind my head, really sandwiching them together to feel the engagement of the upper body. Yeah, the devil's in the details, you all. You wanna feel the engagement here. From here, you're gonna inhale through your nose. Exhale, I'm gonna take my left armpit, reach it towards my right knee, and then lower back down. And switch, right armpit towards your left knee, and lower it back down. Beautiful. Keep switching to the right and to the left. You should be able to feel that anterior oblique slide, meaning the opposite rib is sliding towards the opposite hip as you're coming into that twist. Now, really stabilizing through the pelvis. So as the upper body is moving, the lower body shouldn't move at all, because we're activating so heavy within our low body. Good, let's go last one on this side. We're gonna keep going with our upper body. Let's add our legs. So opposite leg extends as you twist, and then switch. So now we're in our full crisscross. Yes, here in that mat Pilates world, in the real world, you guys call it bicycle, but that's not what it's called in the Pilates world. Let's go for 5 on each side. 4, at any point the leg movement is getting to be too much, take it out. If you need a break, take it. Good, let's go for 3. Good, 2. Good, nice, you guys. Last one, into the right, into the left. Good, and then take a second, hug those knees in. Whoo, feeling the burn for sure, yes? All right, let's bring our feet down to the ground. Now that our abs are nice and warm, we're gonna warm up a little bit more with our bridging series. Arms are gonna be reaching up towards the ceiling here, and I want you to plug your shoulders down into your back body. Make sure those shoulder blades aren't off your mat here. Good, just really plug them down here. So from here, feet are planted into the ground. You can feel your big toe, pinky toe, and heel bone, making sure your hips, knees, and ankles are in alignment. You inhale. Exhale, curl your tailbone under, slowly round those hips up, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, engaging the glutes at the top, feeling them squeeze inward towards each other, and then slowly round back down, softening through your spine. Now, if you feel like you need a little bit more help getting up there, place those arms on the ground. Utilize the triceps against the mat to help you. If not, this arms up towards the ceiling allows the hamstrings to work a little bit more. Keep it moving, rolling all the way up and down at your own timing here. Really feeling your thighs, reaching towards the opposite side of the room as your heels drag towards your tailbone to feel the posterior chain, the back of the leg, working even deeper. Good, next time you're at the top, I want you to hold and squeeze your glutes really heavy. Really feel that engagement. Not only they're squeezing towards each other, they're also squeezing up towards the ceiling. Double check that the ribs are pressing back here. Yeah, again, devil's in the details. We're gonna go halfway down in a hinge. So lower those hips halfway down, activating those abs. Exhale, squeeze those glutes back up. We do this for 10. Good, 9. Double check. Where is the weight in your feet? Have you started to roll on the inside edges of the foot? Outside edges? Good. What about your knees? Are your knees falling in or out? Yeah, you want to keep your knees in alignment with your hips and ankles. Inner thighs and the outside of the thighs are working evenly here. You have 4. Good, you guys. Almost there. Last 3. Beautiful for 2. Good, last one. Hold your hip lift at the top. I'm gonna place my arms back down and give me a little bit more support here. Float your right leg into tabletop. Pause, double check that the right hip didn't shift lower than the left hip. From here, tap the right toe down, again, without moving the hips, lift it back up. Good for 5, 4, feeling that left hamstring working like crazy for 3. Good, 2. Nice, last one. Float the leg back into tabletop. Cross your right ankle in front of your left thigh, almost like a figure 4 stretch. And then from here, tap your hips all the way down. And then lift the hips back up. Again, double check. What is the right hip and the left hip doing? You want to allow the right thigh to open without allowing that right hip to dip down like so. Yeah, keeping the engagement equal on both sides. Good, let's go for 3. Beautiful, you all, for 2. Good, last one, last squeeze up. Lower the hips down, grab onto the left hamstring, pull yourself into a figure 4 stretch. This should feel nice. Maybe you're gonna rock your hips right and left, finding a little place where you may need a little bit more love. When I rock a little bit more to my left, to feel a deeper stretch into that right hip. Good, and let's bring both feet back down into the mat. Arms are gonna come back down. We're gonna go right away to the other side. Inhale, exhale, curl your tailbone under. Round your hips all the way up, 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 squeezing through your glutes nice and tight. Good, from here, your left leg floats up into tabletop. Hips are nice and leveled. Watching that knee on the stabilizing side, making sure it doesn't dump over. Tap the toe down and lift it back up. Really utilizing those low abs as you lift the leg back up. You have 3 more here. Good, you guys, you have 2. Watch that alignment of the foot. That was a note for myself as well. Good, last one. Hold, take that left ankle, cross it in front of that right thigh, keeping your hips nice and leveled. Lower those hips, tap them down. Exhale, squeeze the glutes back up. Lower the hips, tap them down. Exhale, squeeze those glutes, lift it back up. Really feeling that right foot planting down into the floor and pressing up. Yes, feel the fire underneath your bum every single time you lift. Good, let's go 3 more. Nice, you all, 2. Good, last one. Lifting those hips up, last squeeze, and then lower those hips down. Grabbing behind your right hamstring here, pulling it in. Woo! One side's gonna be a lot tighter than the other, yeah? Whatever hip that you kind of sit in when you're waiting in line at Publix for your pub sub or whatever you're doing in the mornings and the afternoons, you watch where you sit in your hips. That's gonna be the tighter hip. Mine's definitely my left side. Good, from here, give me one big hug of the knees into your chest and then let your legs extend down onto the mat. We're only gonna do 1 roll up, yeah? So don't get mad at me, but more abs are coming. Hands go up towards the ceiling, plug your shoulders down, dig your heels into the mat. You're gonna inhale deeply. Exhale, reach your fingertips forward towards your toes, chin towards your chest, rounding those ribs towards your hips. Slowly stack your spine all the way up. Good. We're gonna go a little bit deeper into our roll back. From here, plant your feet down into the ground here. How close they are to your hips is kind of up to you and where comfortability and flexibility in your hips are. Mine are gonna be just here. My arms are out in front of me. I'm gonna roll my shoulders back so I have a wide collarbone. I want you to inhale, exhale, curl your tailbone under like I punched you really heavy in the belly. Very violent, I know. Then making a deep C curve of the spine, the letter C for Kaylee, and then slowly round yourself all the way back up, stacking through your spine. And then repeat just like that. Inhale, exhale. You want to go back into a point where you feel an intense shaking of the abs or until you want to cuss me out, yeah? When you find that point where you want to cuss me out, you breathe and then you roll back up, stacking through the spine. So we're working on mobilizing our spine and warming up our abs. Now, as you do this, feel your heels drag towards your tailbone so the backs of the legs stay activated. And then stacking that spine all the way up. Good, we go 2 more here. Keeping it breathing the entire time. Good, next time you're in your shaking point, I want you to hold and breathe. Hold that shaking point. From here, your right arm is gonna lift up overhead. Whoa, adding on weight to that ab, adding on extra shake. Left arm goes up above your head. Good, now making sure as you're doing that the shoulders don't come up to the ears. Relax the shoulders down your back. Good, let's go 1 more to the right and to the left. You guys are doing awesome. Good, really feeling that add and on shake. Arms come forward, slowly roll yourself all the way up. Take a second, allow those thighs to open. Just go over those legs for a second. Take a breath. And we go right back to it. Close those legs, arms are out in front of you. Inhale, exhale, curl your tailbone under. Find that shaking point, find that sticky point, the point where you cuss me out. Please don't, yeah, it'll make me sad. From here, roll your shoulders back, both arms this time lift up. Ooh, exhale, press it down. So now it's adding double the weight. So more shaking of the abs is happening, more intensity, yes? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3 more, that's it, you guys. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one. You know it's bad when even your instructor is shaking and we roll all the way up. Allow those thighs to open, dive over your legs. Good, releasing out those hip flexors, just really giving them a nice open. Good, good news, but bad news. We go back down there, yeah? Of course we do, yeah? Close those legs or fold them back in. Arms are back in front of you. This time I actually want you to stack your arms into Genie and press your arms in towards each other. Maybe you put the arm on top that feels a little bit more uncomfortable, yeah? Getting out of our comfort zone. Inhale, exhale, curl your tailbone under, round yourself into that C curve. We're gonna go into an oblique twist. Inhale, exhale, right elbow is gonna rotate and reach back without shifting in the left hip, and then going to the other side. Exhale, rotate one side. Inhale, come back center. Exhale, rotate other side. Come back center, nice. Keep it shifting, keep it moving. Good, let's go one more to the right and to the left. Good, you guys are doing great. Come back center, feel your arms press in towards each other. Roll yourself all the way up. No rest here, we're going right back down. Inhale, exhale, curl the tailbone under, round yourself back. Rotate over to one side and hold it there. Go back 2 inches and up 2 inches. Nice for 5, 4, 3, good, 2, 1. Rotate back all the way to the other side right away. No halftime show. We go for 5, back 2 inches, up 2 inches, 4, good, 3, 2, arms are still active. 1, rotate back center, inhale deeply. Exhale, roll yourself up. Allow those thighs to open, dive over your legs. Beautiful work, you guys. We are gonna go right away to our all fours position. So I'm gonna go ahead and just flip myself over, find a way that feels comfortable for you. Now we will be here for a while. So if you know your knees are sensitive, you can always place a towel or extra pad underneath your knees. You're always more than welcome to do this stuff standing with your hands on a kitchen table and your feet underneath your hips instead, yeah? From here, your hands are gonna just be underneath your shoulders here. Knees are gonna be underneath your hips. Let's warm up that spine a little bit more in the opposite direction. So we found a lot of flexion in the spine, like that angry cat position, but let's focus on some extension here. Double check that you're not locking out your elbows. You're gonna find a big arch of the spine. Your tailbone and head reach towards the ceiling. Ooh, you should stretch out that belly, that should feel good. And then pull that belly button back to center, finding that neutral. Inhale, really reach that sternum bone towards the wall in front of you. And then finding back center, finding that neutral position. Let's do that 2 more times. Finding this nice big arch, and then finding that neutral. Nice, you guys. Last one, best one. Can you deepen it a little bit more? Reaching the tailbone higher, reaching the chest higher, sinking the shoulders and the ribs, and then find that neutral. Beautiful. From here, I want you to take your right leg, extend it back behind you. Good, really find that reach, making sure it's not going higher than hip height, yeah? When it goes higher than hip height, it's gonna dump right into that back. Then from here, reach that opposite arm, the left arm out in front of you. Good, we're gonna hold this. Find our balancing point. Find what we need to engage to hold this position. There may be a little bit shaking. Maybe you need to place one hand down. Find what works best for you. From here, you're gonna slowly tap your hand and your foot down to the ground, keeping the arm and leg straight. Lift back up, feeling the glute, the hip extensors working, feeling the back extensors working. 8 more. Good, you guys. 7. Making sure there's equal weight into the right hand and the left knee. 5. Good, feeling the squeeze of the glute and the hamstring every time you lift. Last 3. Good, 2. When you hold the arm and leg up, you're gonna pull the elbow and knee towards each other. Curl the spine like an angry cat. Yeah, have them kiss, mwah, like they're middle schoolers. Yeah, they always kiss behind the playground. Curl it in, kiss, and then find the extension. Every time you pull it in, exhale deeply. So you feel the abdominal engagement. Now, every time you reach, really reach and lengthen. Good, now the opposite leg, the opposite glute and hamstring is having to stabilize you so you don't fall down. Let's go for 3. Good, for 2. Good, next time your elbow and knee are pulled in, hold. Give me little pulses for 10, 9, deepening the engagement, 8, 7, good, 6, you guys are doing great. Last 5, 4, stay breathing, 3, keep pulsing, 2, 1, keep the reach, arm and leg reach out, 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 out. You pulse up for here for the arm and leg, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place the hand and knee down. Send your hips back towards your heels. Flip the palms up. Take a second. Relax the shoulders here. Nice. Giving yourself a rest. We do have a halftime show before we go to the other side. Yeah, my halftime shows, we do one side. We do something in the middle. We do the other side. Just like football, yeah? At Pilates football, they're the same thing to me. We're going to have our hands back underneath us. Knees are back underneath your hips here. From here, you're gonna curl your toes under. Good, really feeling that engagement here. From here, you're gonna inhale. Exhale, hover your knees off and hold this. We're gonna hold this for 10, 9, 8. Feeling the angles here, feeling the engagement. Good, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rush your knees down. Beautiful. Adding on to that, so that was our knee hover. I'm gonna make it a little bit nastier, yeah, because of course I am. Hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. Really pressing the floor away, feeling your ribs press up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, hover your knees off and hold. Now from here, tap your knees down, lift it back up. Tap them down, back up for 10, 9, 8. Keep your ribs pressing to your spine, 7, 6, spine long, 5, 4, hello thighs, 3, good, 2, and 1. Rest your knees down and take a second. Good, let's roll our wrist out for a second. So clasp your hands together and just kind of roll them out. Good, it may feel weird or look weird. And then from here, I want you to clasp them the other way. So the way that feels weird. If you're unsure, just kind of do what you need to do at home. Good, and we're gonna go right away to our other side, quadruped, yeah? Remember, our hands are underneath our shoulders, knees are underneath your hips. If your wrists are starting to get tired, you can always, more than welcome, to ball up your fists and press them down into the ground, or you can go down onto your forearms. Yes, if you're on your forearms, watch that you don't dump in your low back, yeah? Keep your abdominals pressed up. From here, extend that left leg back behind you. Again, finding that length. Remember, it's just that hip height. And reach that right arm out in front of you. Finding the bird dog balance right away. Feeling the stability here. Feeling the lengthening, yeah? All about engaging that core here to keep you stable, but finding the lengthening of the body. Inhaling and exhaling. We hold this for 5. Good, 4. Last 3, 2, 1. From here, tap the hand and toe down, keeping the arm and leg straight. Lift back up, squeezing the glam string. It's called the glute and the hamstring combined. It's sassy. Good, we have 8. Good, 7. Good, 6. Nice, you all. Make sure you're not dumping this hip really heavy. Keeps the engagement centered. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on 1. Hold. Find the length. Exhale. Pull the elbow and knee in. Kiss. And then extend and reach without falling over, Kaylee. And then keep going just like that. Good. Let's go 8 more. Exhale. Feel the curl of the spine. Feel the engagement of the abdominals. Good. For 5 more. You guys are doing so amazing. 4. Really find the reach each time. 3. Good, 2. And last 1. Hold the knee and elbow pull in. You have little pulses in for 10. Deepen the belly button to the spine. 9, 8, 7. Good, 6, 5, 4. Good, 3, 2, 1. Reach the arm and leg out and hold. Little pulses up. 10, 9. Good, 8. Feeling the glute, the stabilizing side on that side, really having to work as well. Last 5, 4, 3, sweat is happening, and I love it too. 1, hand and knee come down, send your hips back towards your heels, flip your palms up and rest. Good, you guys killed that. Roll yourself up, take a second, roll those wrists out again. Finishing out with some planks today. Wah, wah. Yeah, planks are my favorite, but I know some of you guys don't like planks. We'll live through it. Yeah, you're always more than welcome to go down onto your forearms. You're always more than welcome to be having your hands on your kitchen table and finding a long lever plank that way. Or if you ever need to rest. Or if you're like, I'm dipping out now, go ahead, yeah? Again, listen to your body, do what you need. But we're gonna go into a plank series. First step, we're just gonna hold a nice simple plank, feeling the strength of the body happening. Hands or elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Again, if you're on your hands, making sure you're not locking out your elbows, have your elbow pits facing towards each other. I'm gonna step 1 foot back, finding the length of my heel bone towards the opposite side of the room, step the other foot back and hold this. We're just gonna hold and breathe. We'll hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To finish, walk your hands in. Good, all the way to your feet. Find a stretch of the hamstrings. Roll yourself up for a second. Finding that standing position. We're gonna roll back down. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, roll down. We walk ourselves back out to our plank. Again, going onto your forearms if you need. Here, we're gonna go into our plank saw. From here, shift your weight over to your arms, and then shift your weight back towards your heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, really reaching through the heels every time you reach back, 6, 5, coming up to your high tippy toe each time, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back in towards your feet. Good, rolling yourself up nice and slow, feeling the abdominals engaging as you do, stacking that spine. We have one last center plank variation, wink, wink. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, slowly roll down. Walk yourself back into your plank, holding it here. Good, from here, stabilizing the upper body. Lift the right leg off the ground, pointing through the right toes. Lower it down. Lift the left leg off the ground, keeping that leg straight and active. Lower it back down. Good. Again to the right. Back down. Again to the left. Back down. Good. We go 2 more times to the right and left. You guys are doing great. Stay really stable in that upper body. Last one. Stay breathing. Good. Both feet down. Walk your hands in. Soften your knees at the bottom. Roll yourself up. Good. Roll those shoulders out. We're gonna go back down there. This time it's a side plank hold variation. From here, I'm gonna roll down. I'm gonna go out to my quadruped position first. I actually like to do my side plank on my forearm, so I'm gonna lie down onto my forearm. Now for your side plank, you have tons of different variations. You can have your knees bent and just hovering your hips off like so. You can take that top leg and extend it, or you can have both legs extended with the hips lifted, feet can be crossed. Yeah, you can also come up onto your hand, finding what works best for you and your body. From here, you're gonna inhale, exhale, lift those hips up and hold the side plank, holding it for 10, 9, you guys are doing great, 8, maybe that top arm is reaching, finding length, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest it down. Right, if we way to the other side, I'm gonna mermaid it around from here. Forearm or that hand is down, finding a position with the legs that work for you. I'm gonna straighten mine and lift my hips up. We hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest everything down. Beautiful, you guys. Find your way to standing for me. We're gonna finish out with a final roll down. Legs are gonna go nice and wide. Bring your hands behind your head. Take a big deep breath in, grow taller. I know you guys did so awesome today. Chin to chest, slowly roll down bone by bone by bone by bone. At the bottom, release your hands to the floor. They don't have to touch, but energy's downward. Take a moment to shake your head out, yes, releasing any tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. And then shake out your head, no. Beautiful. Stop the shaking of the head. Bend both knees, anchoring your tailbone. Scoop your belly. Roll yourself all the way up and up and up until your chin is the last lift. No idea what my hair looks like. That's okay. From here, let's roll our shoulders back at the top for 4. Resetting our posture for 3, 2. Ooh, shoulders are feeling it after that one. Last one. Let's find our last few big deep breaths in. Inhaling love and gratitude for your bodies. Exhaling out any feelings of stress or tension. Again, inhaling love and gratitude. Exhaling out any feelings of negativity or judgment. Last one, set a goal for yourself for the rest of this beautiful day. Exhale it out, make it happen, make it count. You guys are all done. Thank you so much for joining me again here at With Love Pilates. Don't forget to check out a bunch of different videos, Pilates tips and tricks, and I'll see you next time. Love you, mean it.